Hi, I'm Jamie and today I'm going to show you what makes the new Tiger 900 such a great touring motorcycle. There are two flavours of Tiger 900 to choose from, the GT family, which is more road biased, and the Rally, which adds outstanding off-road capability. Let's start by running through the core features that make both Tigers ideal bikes for long journeys. Starting with the rider triangle ergonomics, which have been designed specifically for long distance touring and all-day comfort. By rider triangle, I mean seat to handlebar to foot peg position. The handlebars have been positioned so that there is no undue pressure put on your wrists or your shoulders. This connects to the seating position, where the seat has been ergonomically sculpted to enable easy movement on the bike. The seat is also narrower than the previous generation Tiger, making it easy to put your feet flat on the floor, and it's adjustable. You can change the height by 20mm through a really simple underseat mechanism. In turn, this allows the rider to tailor the position of the seat to the foot peg, giving more room if needed. The windscreen is adjustable too. It has 5 settings and can be easily adjusted whilst riding. Just lift and click. Typically, you would have it on the lower setting if you were riding around town and put it onto the higher setting when you're perhaps maybe on a long journey or on a motorway. There are also these smart little aero deflectors, and overall bodywork design, radiators and hand guards have all been designed to manage the airflow across the rider in the most optimal way. Both models are equipped with Triumph Shift Assist, which is great for all types of riding because it allows you to go up and down the gears without using the clutch, even at low speeds. On long rides or in heavy, slow traffic, this helps keep your wrist relaxed, while for more focused rides, it makes changing gear much quicker. This is a step up from a traditional quick shifter, which allows for only upshifting. For colder climates, the heated grips and seats are very welcome features. The grips have 3 settings, while heated rider and heated pillion seats are operated independently. The pillion seat has its own pillion-controlled on-off switch. These come as standard on both the top-spec GT Pro and Rally Pro, and can be fitted as an accessory to the mid-spec GT and Rally models. As you would expect with a bike designed for touring, both models come with cruise control as standard. It's controlled here, and in this new generation Tiger, not only do you have the standard on-off feature, which you can set and reset with just one click as you're riding, but there are also an additional adjustment feature where the switch allows you to increase or decrease your speed by 1 mile per hour at any time on the move. That's really useful when the traffic speed or road types change. You can also select between several riding modes to suit the road conditions and the type of riding you want. There are 5 to choose from on the GT Pro and 6 on the Rally Pro, including Rain, Road, Sport, Off-Road and Off-Road Pro, plus a rider configurable mode. Both the GT and Rally Pro models come with the new and innovative MyTriumph connectivity system as standard. It's available as an accessory on the mid-spec GT and Rally. The MyTriumph system connects via a Bluetooth module on the bike to the MyTriumph app on your phone, delivering 3 really useful features. The first of these are a touring essential: navigation, which has been developed specifically with Google Maps. Once you've set a route, the really easy to read direction indicators are displayed on the TFT screen. If you have a GoPro fitted, the second feature allows you to take photos or videos on the move via the switch gear. And finally, assuming you're wearing a connected headset or headphones, you can answer phone calls and control your phone-based music choices and volume via the switch gear and TFT instruments. All useful stuff if you're on a long journey. Of course, one of the most important things for rider comfort when you're touring is the bike's suspension. And both the GT and the Rally have top-spec advanced suspension setups. These are adjustable, allowing the rider to set the bike up to suit the way they want the ride, the weather and road conditions and load, whether that's rider only or full pannier or pillion. With the GT range, you get adjustable Mazzocchi forks and rear suspension unit with 180mm travel on the front and 170mm travel on the rear, designed to give you a really comfortable setup for the road riding. On the GT Pro, the Mazzocchi rear suspension unit is fully electronically adjustable. The Rally and Rally Pro models come with a longer travel shower setup with outstanding off-road capability. On the front, this has 240mm travel, and on the back, 230. This is also fully adjustable and great for touring on any type of road or trail. Other useful features that come as standard on the top spec Pro models are the tyre pressure monitoring system, these LED fog lights, and this really helpful mobile phone storage compartment with charging capability. I'll show you that right here. Now, if you're touring or using your bike every day to commute, there are a few things you might want to add to give even more capability. Triumph have got two different types of pannier to choose from, both developed in partnership with Givi. There's the top opening aluminium Expedition range or the side opening Trekker option. Both have matching top boxes which can be fitted with purpose-designed pillion backrests. The Trekker top box is a whopping 52 litres and can hold 2 full-faced crash helmets. There are soft luggage options too, plus a range of other accessories to add practicality and extra protection. If you're looking to go on a long journey, one of the things we're being asked most at shows and events is the basics of adjusting your suspension. Now, both of these models have been designed with a suspension setup that can be changed in two ways. First, with adjusting the preload, which is how tense the spring is before any additional load is applied. This impacts both the feel and the firmness of the ride and can be adjusted to account for changes in load such as carrying a pillion or luggage. On a sports bike, you may want the ride to be very firm, but on a long ride or where the road may be poor, you may want this to be less firm to give a softer ride. On all of the Tigers except for the top spec GT Pro, the rear suspension unit features hydraulic preload adjustment via a hand wheel on the side of the bike. On the top spec GT Pro, the adjustment is even more sophisticated as it's part of the electronic suspension, which you adjust using the menu in the TFT instruments. The rally models also have preload adjustment on the front forks, adjusted by turning the hex adjusters on both fork top caps. In conjunction with the rear preload adjustment, this can be used to alter the motorcycle geometry for optimized off-road performance, while the standard setting maintains the Tiger 900's class-leading agility on tarmac. The second suspension adjustment is damping, which incorporates two activities. First, the level of compression, which is the speed at which a spring is compressed under load. And secondly, rebound, which is the speed at which the spring is extended again as a load is removed. Both of these directly relate to the damping unit which sits inside the spring and is filled with hydraulic fluid, where the speed at which the spring compresses and expands while you're riding is controlled by how fast the hydraulic fluid inside the unit is allowed to react to the pressure it's put under. Making adjustments to the damping will alter the feeling of firmness from the suspension while riding. So increasing the damping settings can be beneficial for sporty riding, while reducing damping can improve comfort. On all of the Tigers with adjustable suspension, excluding the GT Pro, the compression and rebound damping adjustments are made using hand adjustable wheels on the front fork top caps, with compression on one fork leg and rebound on the other. And on the rear, an adjuster on the left-hand side of the rear suspension unit controls the compression damping adjustment. On the top spec GT Pro, this adjustment is part of the electronic suspension, which you adjust using the menu in the TFT instruments. Both Tigers are set to a default that Triumph has developed to give you the optimum setup for everyday riding. If, however, you're going on a long tour, or if you have a pillion passenger and or luggage, you may want to soften the settings so that if you're riding over bumpy roads, you don't end up with a less comfortable ride.